Hi, I'm Amy Ginsberg, and I'm at the moment. We want to connect everything together. So connected media is super important to us at Starcom and at Publicis. And that is how we're moving forward to connect everything together. What a career for me. I had no idea that this is what I was going to do. I wanted to be in sports production. I am the furthest thing from sports production and creative as I could possibly be. But I think I ended up in the right place. I started out on the sales side and very quickly realized that that was not the place for me. I am too outspoken, if you haven't figured that out in the 10 seconds you've gotten to know me. And that was not gonna work on the sales side. So I moved to the agency side. I had a boss who told me, you should always buy something before you sell it. And honestly, 20 plus million years later, that's the best advice that I ever got, because you learn so much more about what you're doing on the buying side. And I had always intended to go back to sales, and I just never did. I never left. I love what I do. And it's been a lot of hard work to get here, a lot of ups and downs and things that I didn't expect, but that got me to where I am right at this moment. We want to grow and we want to connect everything together. So connected media is super important to us at Starcom and at Publicis. And that is how we're moving forward to connect everything together and make sure we're doing the best for our clients and advertisers. And I think I would be remiss to say, if we're not up to AI, everyone's up to AI. So I'm just going to say it, and I said it, and we can talk about it if you'd like, but I think that's not going to be different than what anyone else is telling you. I think people have a lot of questions right now because things are changing so rapidly, and I think it's our job at Starcom and as to help our clients and help them through this, because we have never seen change this rapid. And if anyone tells you that they know exactly what they're doing, they're lying to you. So it's our job to kind of wade through everything and help our clients get to where they need to be in the best way and most efficient way possible. For me, you're gonna be like, what company is that? And to me, the company is named Dexcom, and I have type 1 diabetes. That is part of who I am as a human. I've had it for 30 plus years. And anything Dexcom does, I will buy. Anything Dexcom makes, I will have. And it's a company that over time, for me, has really helped my life and changed my life in ways that there's no changing for me at this point. So Dexcom for life. I may or may not have watched an entire season of Married at First Sight in the last 4 days, which is so sad, but I love it. I love terrible reality. The worse, the better for me. Wow, there's so much I would tell her, because she is not very smart, old Amy, like she thought she was. But there's a lot when you're in your 20s that you don't know, and you think you know, and you think you know it all, and you're gonna conquer the world and everything's gonna be great. Guess what, young Amy? Not true. And I wish I knew that, because I think I would have enjoyed my career progression more had I known that things wouldn't always go the way I wanted them to. Things wouldn't always go exactly right. I was gonna, there were things that I was met with a lot of hard things, and not to be like as a woman, but as a woman, it's different. And, I never thought about that before I started. I was like, yay me, I'm just gonna come out here and I'm gonna kill everything. And that's just not the way it worked. Listen, I've had an awesome career, but over the last few years, there's been some ups and some downs, and I very much had an upward trajectory for a long time. And so when it wasn't that, I found it very hard to deal with. And I would tell, young Amy that lean in, because it's gonna humble you, and you're gonna learn things that you never thought that you would learn. But I'm much better executive for it. And I think those times that, were hard for me, made my career what it is right now. And I'm extremely grateful for that.